Come celebrate 2013 in Amsterdam. Throughout 2013, the Amsterdam metropolitan area will be home to many special celebrations. Besides marking the 400th anniversary of Amsterdam's canals, many iconic institutions will also commemorate special jubilees, such as the Rijksmuseum, the Royal Concertgebouw, Royal Concertgebouw Orchestra, and many more events. KLM is proud to be connected to its hometown during this celebration year as official carrier. Since both KLM and Amsterdam are international players with Dutch roots, the connection is only logical. If you find yourself in Amsterdam, it's so easy to let yourself go in your surroundings.
In Amsterdam, everybody has bikes. So if you want to see Amsterdam, just rent a bike. You can rent one here at MacBike or Yellow Bike.
There's no shortage of bikes for rent, and what's more, you can even take a guided bike tour of the city. Hotels also have their own bikes on hand. With a handy city map, you'll have no trouble finding your way around, and all those must-visit places are clearly signposted. The canal bike gives you another view of the city, and if you don't fancy cycling yourself, then there's always the cycle taxi. One place to visit is the Museum Square, lying right in the heart of Amsterdam, a cozy oasis to take the weight off your feet. And while you're there, take time out to visit the Van Gogh Museum, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Nowhere in the world will you find so many of the great masters' works under one roof. Although the collection in the Rijksmuseum is extremely diverse, naturally, most visitors are drawn to the Nachtwacht, the Night Watch by Rembrandt van Rijn, and the works of Johannes Vermeer. The Stedelijk Museum focuses on contemporary art and derives its reputation from its often revolutionary exhibitions. Opposite the Rijksmuseum is the Nieuwe Spiegelstraat, which for the past 80 years has been the center for modern and old art, as well as for antiques. There are very few places in the world where the art lover will find such a breathtaking selection of both art and antiques. For many travelers, just the mention of Amsterdam conjures up visions of picturesque canals. In fact, the canals have been included on the UNESCO World Heritage List since 2010. Most of the canals date back to the 17th century, and the houses facing onto them were also built during this illustrious golden age. While on your boat trip, take a good look at the wide variety of houseboats. Once in a while, when temperatures drop well below freezing and stay there, you can even skate on the canals. The entrepreneurs among the residents soon set up stalls selling hot chocolate and soup. What a fantastic way to enjoy a winter's day! Amsterdam is a creative city, and the canals are a great place to express your creative self, much appreciated by both residents and tourists alike. And creative expression is certainly the right term for the canal concerts held on a summer's evening, for which the whole city turns out to both enjoy and sing along. The citizens of Amsterdam are known for their geniality and hospitality. Whether wandering along one of the many canals or through the side streets, this city's cafes and terraces really make you feel at home. The Scheepvaartmuseum, or Maritime Museum, tells the story of 500 years of maritime history, witnessed by the VOC ship, the Amsterdam, moored alongside. You're sure to pass by it if you happen to take a boat trip through the canals. Just a stone's thrown away is the Nemo Science Center, designed by the Italian architect Renzo Piano in the shape of a ship. What has become the Eastern Port area was originally a part of the port that had fallen into disuse. Nowadays, it is experiencing the same phenomenon that many of the world's port cities are undergoing after its facelift. Homes, hotels, and restaurants have shot up, making it a dazzlingly creative and innovative area to live and work in. From the opposite bank, you can sit back and enjoy the wonderful view, or sample the many opportunities there are for relaxation. The ferry at the central station will take you there and back, free of charge. And it's also here that every 5 years, Sail Amsterdam makes this area a feast for historical ships, a spectacle not soon forgotten. From the port area and the central station, it's just a few minutes' walk to the Royal Palace at the Dam. A large part of the Royal Palace of the Dutch royal family is open to the public. An imposing building and an impressive experience. Hop on a tram, and in just 10 minutes, you'll be back at the Van Gogh Museum, where you can take a walk down the PC Hoofdstraat, one of the most modern and trendy shopping streets. Not far from here, the Cornelis Schuitstraat. This is a somewhat quieter and much-loved area. Both streets play host to the happy few. Nearby the Cornelis Schuitstraat is the Vondelpark. It's amazing to think that this beautiful park lies in the middle of a busy metropolis. The Vondelpark is named after the celebrated poet and playwright Joost van den Vondel. A wonderful spot for sporty people or simply to relax. The Prinsengracht is home to the Westerkerk that was built between 1620 and 1632 in Renaissance style. The Westertoren is the tallest tower in Amsterdam. Next to the Westerkerk on the Prinsengracht, you'll find the Achterhuis, where Anne Frank wrote her world-famous diary. The original Anne Frank house has now been extended to house a modern museum, made partly possible by Steven Spielberg.
This is the Noordermarkt. Here I do my shopping every weekend.
This Saturday market is well known for the fact that organic food producers have stalls here, along with a variety of antique stalls. This is the Jordaan, a hugely popular part of Amsterdam with its myriad of small streets, harboring hundreds of tiny shops, selling everything you could ever imagine. Just wandering around here is absolutely a great way to spend some time. And you're bound to find something that maybe you've always been looking for.
This is one of the 9 streets. I like to shop here. I like to have coffee here, and you can eat something. It's really nice. This is the booklet you can find in any shop. This shows you exactly where they are.
The 9 streets run at right angles to the canals. And as we said, it's a relaxing way to do your shopping or to enjoy a fun night out.
We Dutch, we love flowers. You can buy them everywhere. I always buy them on the flower market here in Amsterdam. One more tip. We're here at the Keizergracht, the Foam, the Photography Museum Amsterdam.
The Foam Museum publishes several editions of the magazine with the same name on a regular basis.
I mean, one of the great things I think about the magazine is it takes the message of the museum international. So the fact that the magazine exists gives everybody in the photo community an idea of what's going on at Foam, and therefore the museum is a must.
Amsterdam is a true city of bikes. So once more, our advice is to rent a bike and do as the Amsterdammers do. It's the nicest way to get to know the city and for a while to feel as if you were born here. Or as we say ourselves, I Amsterdam.